Yeah, good afternoon, you guys. It was really interesting to be able to sit on that training here today at the Academy. The 45 officers who went through the training, they went through three different scenarios here inside, varying levels of what these subjects were going through, but all of them had in common that they were either emotionally disturbed, they were going through some sort of mental health crisis. Now, the video that you are seeing is of that training today. There is no sound because of the nature of the language that officers and the subjects were using today. But those actors were going through different situations, and really the goal of the training is to help officers assess and reassess situations like these before, during, and even after to produce more successful outcomes where everyone goes home safely. The de-escalation techniques teach officers to try other tactics first before use of force, and today's training focused on scenarios where people were armed with weapons like a knife or a bat and not a gun, guys.
So, Kelly, talk a little bit about why this kind of training is so important and now in this time.
Yeah, well, we talked to Major Paul Lester with the Academy here in Kansas City, and he said right now in the U.S., there's really a mental health crisis affecting so many people. And so, especially right now, police officers are finding themselves in situations like they went through training today more and more. So, he said it's really important and even critical that officers here in our community and across the country are armed with different techniques and different tactics to be able to de escalate situations so that when they are on a scene and something like this is happening in real life, they know exactly what they do and they have more tools in their toolkits. That's what Paul was referring to earlier, that they can use to try and help, de-escalate the situation and again, make sure everyone goes home safely.
Yeah, I mean, it looks really interesting, Kelly. The clips we've been showing, I know we can't play the audio for obvious reasons and some rough language, but those actors look very convincing. Were the officers like impressed? I mean, did it seem to you like this was like, oh my God, this is like a real thing?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Me and Josh Collins, my photographer, we kind of talked about the situations after, and we're just like, wow, because the actors, they really got into it. There was real emotions that you could kind of tell that some of the officers maybe either, have come across situations like this in the field before, or, they could just kind of really sense that this is something that could actually happen or that they could face, moving forward. There were situations where a woman, she had found out some not so pleasant information about a family member. And so, she was crying and she was really into the moment. And so it really gave police officers real life experience, obviously, in a controlled setting of things that, people are high emotions and they're not in a very great mental state, so that they could really talk through and, connect and have empathy with that subject and just make sure that the situation was de-escalated the best that they could and to help them, after the situation moving forward.